Okay, Ethiopia's looking a bit black.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Skandermaster.
Skandermaster.
Yeah, it's Albania,
Ooh.
Skanderberg.
Yeah, I'd be more impressed if he actually culturally converted himself to Albanian.
Yeah.
That would be good. We're going through a bit of a phase in Venice.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior? No. Have you heard of my sword?
Yeah. It's one way to convert. Okay, it looks like Theodore's really helping Ethiopia out in this pickle, this slight situation they've gotten themselves into. They are slowly but surely dealing with their overextension, but now aspiration for liberty is ticking up.
Ah, no, it's...
Well, no, it's stalled.
But it is enabled. He just needs to...
If he starts having poor...
And there's the straw poll.
Okay, so we got the straw poll coming in. Would people rather see Ethiopia... Wait, no, is that... Wait, what?
Which straw poll is this?
What?
There we go.
Here we go. Blondie's fate. Should he burn or say... Wow! Nurgle, the power you have in that box, and you're just flexing it. Okay, would people rather see Ethiopia burn or be saved? And wow, the votes are rolling in. 300, 400.
This is pretty close.
420, 440. Well, oh wow, even the Dutch are coming along. They will not pass up any opportunity to go against public opinion here.
Is that Brittany as well on the coast?
That said, ooh. Oh yeah, there's the Brittany.
Brittany's still there.
So by a slight margin, people want Blondie to burn. Hopefully they mean his country. Otherwise, Nurgle put down the matches, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will get into trouble for that.
Yes. We don't burn co-worker here.
Blondie did this to himself, says Gubsel. Well, I mean...
We just forced them to play Dev MP and burn themselves in it.
We don't point the fingers here, okay? We just accept the truths. And right now, the truth is that at the very least, Can and Bornu... Didn't they have a lot of land? Or am I misremembering? Who had all of this? Oh, it was Songhai. No?
No, that is Can and No, but he gave... That was his vessel. That he vessel-fed a lot.
So I wonder... They're going to break out any moment now. 98, 99% towards enforcing demands. How much are they going to get out of this?
He needs to split his troops and just like... and he lost the staff.
Too late. There we go. Ooh. Broken him in half there. Youcha. And, okay, it was all fully stated chord stuff, except for this one province. So he only lost one full chord there. Okay, but now... Internal conflicts and aspiration for liberty. The Songhais are next. The Malians, the Fulians. Whoa, okay. So Ethiopia might be able to turn it around here, but that was some rough stuff for him. Mazab there's sitting pretty though.
Joan just ended his war as well. Did he win?
He never wins against the dragon. It can't be done. I mean, why is he not taking a big chunk out of this, right?
Well, I don't think he was in a good position after the previous war.
He's fine.
But I'm gonna ask if he white pieced.
Could probably check that on the truce timer here. He's got, he must have done something more because he's good until 73 and it's now 67.
Also, why is it UK language on this computer? Why would you ever?
Okay, imagine going to every keyboard in your office and they have 3 extra letters that are utterly useless, okay?
What, do you mean
Utterly useless. So I do as the Queen would ordain me to and change every keyboard I touch here to UK English, right? Queen's English. And yet these people have the gall to be mad at me for it.
No, it's just the fact you have it as your mission and go around and change the keyboard.
No, I only do it if it's a computer that I have to use. The fact that I book my meetings in different meeting rooms every single time to do this is completely unrelated. Yeah, I'm having a meeting in the streaming room right now because I have to change these. Oh, over in the projector room I need to change the keyboards, so... Our Scottish monarch, it says Cocoa Pops. And now we're getting all kinds of weird letters thrown up. I don't mind the Prussian S, right? That's kind of cool.
It's not Prussian S, it's German double S.
Who came first, right?
Well, the crusade.
Give that man a knighthood. And then we've got A, O, U in some kind of foreign Eastern language. And then BB. Okay. This is distracting us from the fact that we are currently enjoying peace in our... Hey, I just noticed something. Remember that age-old bug where scrolling causes the fire to appear? I think it remembers the last fire there was. So, hey, we got a bit of variety in the flames there. Also, someday we will fix that bug.
Look where Diff Martian is building spy network.
Maybe he just never trusts the Dutch, and I can't blame him there. But he's trying to infiltrate the true revolution. He's been doing it for 9,000 days. He's been doing it for 16,000 days on the Dutch. How many years is that?
A lot.
That is a lot. That's 50
I'm a
years.
programmer, not a mathematician.
50?
How many?
16,330.
44.7
years. Well, I mean, hey, that's one person's entire life.
He took money from Ming. That's
okay,
it.
There we go. I'm sure Ming had the money to spend with their Parliament of Heaven.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh no, Starnan, you weren't meant to hear that someday we'll fix that. In fact, you were the last person that was meant to hear that. Oh, that's going to be breathing down my neck for a while now. Someday, don't worry, there are plenty of days in existence.
Actually, how many parliaments do we have in the game? I think if we go to government mode, we can see we can hover over to see easily the reforms.
All right, so
if we added that, otherwise we should.
I can't remember if we did, but we can check. So first thing is we'd need to find out who has monarchies, right?
Poland is a republic.
Yeah, and then we'd have to see who has parliamentarianism, right? So we know we've got you. I don't think a lot of people.
I think Prussia has, because I gave it to them.
Yeah, Prussia.
It's super strong now. There's no reason to not have it.
Well, people are finding their reasons. But yeah, oh, Brazil. Oh, wow. Brazil's not looking too far with theirs. But hey, you know, historical game. Ottawa. Ottawa has their own parliament. Yeah. Oh man, it must be a long drawn-out session when you have to say these names. Will Noka Waji Kaju Saluto please stand?
I also like how his title is German, Margrave.
Margrave. Well, he is under the Ditmarsheni here. Jake, are you Groogy's boss? No, you report to someone else, strictly speaking.
Well, yeah, but you tell me what to do.
Yeah. I mean, the word boss doesn't really work in Sweden.
No, well, we work differently. So I have a manager that I report to. That's the guy that says I get paid.
Yeah.
And then this guy tells me how to make a game.
I don't have to pay him.
He just gets to count the money.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to deal with the heartbreak of losing it.
No, especially if you are American, you find that Swedish business works very differently. We have this concept that workers should be treated like human beings.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, right?
It took me a bit of getting used to, but apparently it's what I have to do. After a few run-ins with HR, the guidelines have been drawn up. No, it is fascinating. You actually have paid leave here.
Yeah.
Trust me, that's not a thing everywhere. Okay, getting back to the simulated politics here, rather than real-world ones. We have Kaiser Johan getting back to his smack talking. He's just saying, get luck. Whilst Kat says, does this mean I get to have a cage, Jake?
Why
I gotta bite my tongue there. There's a lot of funny things I could say, but maybe not in this country or in this building. Kat, speak to your manager if you want your cage.
Yeah. And also make sure it's consensual, whoever you put in there.
Okay, we're going down some dark places here. Right, people are asking if Viet are a theocracy. Yes, indeed. They decided they want to go theocratic empire. They went for a clerical state rather than a monastic order. Let's get some more details on that.
They're not monastic either.
Clerical state here. They chose the external mission so they can have better war score cost versus others. They will combat the heresy, and boy did they combat the heresy. Although they just created this new heresy. This is... Oh, the Codex does not support this. They chose for subservient bureaucrats. That gives them extra free policy on admin. That is powerful. depending on the idea groups that you go by. And they decided to strengthen the religious head to get more yearly absolutism. Is that working out for them? Well, they're ticking up towards their cap here.
They're not far from either.
Yeah, the Golden Era is helping out with that too.
Oh, they're in the Golden Era.
Delhi is trying what they can to
Persia
bring them back.
and
Persia and the Papal. Why? What's going on? The Papal crusade against Persia. Try saying that 5 times really fast. Don't. They're making their way down to Sinai. Could it be that they want to make the Suez Canal?
maybe, but then they need Suez, right?
Well. Oh, nicely done by the Persians. Oh, nicely done by the Persians. That was ill.
And they're not filling up with all the cannons either.
No.
They're just coming in piecemeal.
Yeah, they thought Persia was down and out. But,
and now Duflo is going, I made a terrible mistake.
Oh, how long until he calls in the French, the Dutch, and the Ethiopians? Speaking of which, Ethiopia managed to get his country back on track. I think Kanem-Bornu will be food in a couple of years. Deus oof! The trash master.
He's winning this battle?
The trash master 69's bringing it. Wow,
no.
Persia is bringing it. Oh, Deus, not like this. Germans, it's your turn to bail the Indians. So the French paradox is saying, not my problem, not my Pope.
I've done it enough. It's your turn, guys. Also, what Germans do we mean? There's only, like, you know, the Polish ones.
Are these really Germans?
Yeah.
I mean, really? Sure.
I mean, it's mostly Polish people there.
These Germans. What does that even... Klein? Oh, yes, we've been over this one. Nice flag. Okay, so... Deus oops, not going so hot after Persians pushed you back out of Sinai.
Oh, did he pull out his troops?
I think he pulled everything.
Oh no, he went through.
Right, he went north. The Persians have fairly outdated fortifications, whilst that sweet Italian money has made Jerusalem a real bastion of defense.
I would have stayed in my own land just to refill my troops as fast as possible.
Yeah, if he gets attacked there by the Persians, he's in for a bad time. Even a single stack could probably take him down. But okay, he can probably reinforce a bit better now that he has it under occupation. But he should be leveraging what he can here. We're going to launch a bunch of crusades, so many that some of them almost succeeded. Said the test hamster.
Have they activated their policies then?
So,
I mean, have he actually finished so he can take them?
So he's got, he's reducing his maintenance and getting better artillery. I feel like we've seen that again. This doesn't show up best for observers.
No, I think that's what Persia had before. Here we go.
Here we go. Ooh.
Infantry, discipline,
siege ability, and leader siege.
Alright, so Persia's just not picked for a military nation.
Not to mention, how's he on his leader? He's now got Leo the 17th. He's also got a 4 siege general with Urbanus Zara. That typical Italian name. I wouldn't know.
Isn't that a Spanish clothes store? Sarah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Sure. I mean, I'm not going to admit to knowing that. Somebody's asking, why do you ignore all the best questions? I mean, trust me, if it's tagged with @Paradox Interactive or @Groogy, they're gonna get seen. Otherwise, I have super.
Yeah, I don't see Paradox Interactive here, but why do you ignore all the best questions? I am pretty sure I find the best questions.
Yeah, or we invent the best questions and ask them.
Why do the Persians have such silly hats?
I mean, what's so silly about that? You need to look as large as you can against the enemy. And drive fear
also,
into them.
isn't like religion goes on that? Like the larger hat you have, the more important you are.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got... wow, Pope Boy was able to bring the pain there. Are the Persians able to push them back? Barely. But I think that's going to be the fall of Aleppo.
And he has no manpower left.
Yeah, wow, that was
but
one...
But he can take up, I think, in military.
Crusade. Did you guys put in any option for Theodore to form Byzantium? Not here. And not now. Although Daniel was begging me for it, so we'll see if it can be done. Let it be known that Ethiopia offered to help Persia in restoring Najd to their rule, and they declined. So it seems like Persia's rolling up their sleeves and going, we can do it ourselves these days. Interesting and admirable.
Oh, asking what I do at EU4? I'm game designer nowadays. Before I was a programmer.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's a VIP question for Nurgle. Awesome.
What? Why am I here? Oh.
Oh, maybe he's asking why Nurgle is here. Yeah.
Why
is Nurgle here? So it could be
well,
a funny
I mean, it's because, you know, we lock the door and change it to the desk. That's why.
Any insights onto what the next season will be like? We do not have any insights for you. How much? Okay, this is why the best questions don't get read. How much wood could a woodchuck chop? Blah 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 blah. No. So yes, Groogy is on design. So you can give him all your best feedback on design.
So anything that's bad is my fault. No.
I used to pull that trick. You know, if you really like it, I did it. You didn't.
Someone else.
This is why I needed Groogy here.
Didn't fulfill the vision of my design.
Yeah, that's great. Great. Oh,
I've only been doing this for a couple of months. I'm getting into it.
Great line. Fantastic. Okay, there's a lot of questions coming in now. But one is, can we see the best leaders around? Not sure.
Apparently Brattin asked that, and I'm pretty sure he has an agenda with that.
You know, I never look at this one, but I probably should. But first, let's look at the military leaders. Overall, best around. We'll look at only players, because players matter here. It seems that Dirk and Godfried, both admirals of the Dutch, come in on tops. But in terms of generalship, we have Hector of Theodora. Did he name him Hector? Because I know that Starnan calls his awesome generals Hector. So he's also got defensive planner, which is huge there. But he's side by side with a couple of papal generals. And yeah, a revolutionary French one.
Oh, do we have more war has started.
More war. What's going on? Bratton fighting Venice. What's going on here? Why is Venice going to all these wars? Venice has decided to attack the Papal State. It's the Venetian Papal Nationalist War. Nationalist War makes your own cultured land super cheap, and all of this.
Does Venice have anything with on?
I might have blown that up in my head. How this war was gonna go. I was like, could it be the Pope's single-mindedness and crusade work against him? Well,
but this means no. So Zeke realized his error and said, you know what, Nitra, you're getting your stuff back.
Yeah, and this was the most pain-free way to do it. It's just a shame that, you know, the vassal AI decided to attack his units, which obviously wasn't part of this deal.
Actually, I don't think France has even moved his Oh, no, okay, he did move them.
Well, at least Nitra's involved in all this. Nitra will get their land back one way or t'other. Oh, man. Things I like, Venice. Probably because I played as them in one of my first dev MPs. And killed the Ottomans session 1. But, oh, well, hey! Canon Bornu is there to help Venice with a 35 ducat loan. Just pay back 5%.
Can you even get that bad in the game?
I think not. Base rate is 4%, so Canon Bornu's just really slapping them here. Oh, there we go. Oh, Kaiser is pointing out that he made his return to the old world right here.
In the frozen land.
And Ming separatists are saying, not on my watch. Interesting. So, yeah, perhaps not the best day to be Venetian, but at least they still, for now, hold Kosovo.
Well, soon all they're gonna have left is Albania.
Oh, that'll make changing the culture even easier, which is what everyone wants.
Is Albania formable?
Albania is not formable. We will not make it formable. But I'd be happy with them either releasing or Venice
that they could do.
If they got released, Theodora would have to not eat it up, right? This is not rightful Theodoran land. Rightful greatest Armenian land around. People are asking for devastation. I bet we're going to find some right here on the commune. Still 91%. Yes, devastation map mode. Tell me what you see. A whole lot of it down in Greece. Oh wow, this is normally land that you see with actually like a lot of prosperity going on, and now it's just not. I just wanted to go home, said Lettersy. He just
French
wanted
barracks, easy
Venice
money.
back. Oh, wow. Otherwise, not a lot of devastation in the world. How does Australia
How
even
does
get?
Dithmarschen look?
Oh, ooh, New World not so prosperous anymore. I think down in the south is where it's worth 50%, 46%. Yeah, 58. Okay. Hey, of the isles though, there's one island that's looking pretty spiffing. Over in Tortuga, that's the place to be, next to the communes. All communes with Tortuga. My Grand Master, the villainous scoundrels of Serbia, threaten war if we don't surrender them Nice. Serbia, wow.
Serbia strong.
Serbia got Nice as well.
Serbia
Awesome.
remove pasta.
Is this even pasta anymore? They don't have even a lick of Italian here. Although, hey, when did this become Venetian? That's cool, I guess. All right, Serbians rejoice. You got your land back.
Nitra is so big again.
That is pretty. I mean, surely by now they should be let free, right? They've grown up. They're a big boy. They should leave the nest. Or is?
Oh, they're missing one core.
Yeah, I like to think Nitra can get that back of their own accord from Venice. Still, there we go. Nice borders. Good borders. We're being told don't look at India. Yeah, okay, we'll not look at India. No, but what is going on now? What do we have here? Yeah, we have a Hindustan with a whole lot of claim on Delhi.
You know when we said that Delhi could get the top spot?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Not seeing it. However, in terms of name size, Ethiopia still got it. Hindustan's looking good, but
that's a big Mongolia as well.
I'm super happy with this in Mongolia. So what are they? They are the kingdom of the Mongols now. They still pay their tithe to Ming because even though they're large, this land is not the best. Still though, I like it. I like it a lot. One of the first nations I ever played in EU4. I think I played Scotland, then Mongolia.
My first one in EU3 was Bohemia.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was looking at it. I know some history and stuff. The hell is this country? That's a made-up country.
They had a rhapsody, right? So, oh wow, they're wasting no time. Hindustan's just eating up the rest of Delhi. So, Hindustan enjoying their Hindustani ideas, which are really good, because we made it a lot harder to form Hindustan and that other one.
They didn't get their own missions, no, that's...
Or did
they did! They did!
There we go.
I totally forgot.
They tend to be on a larger scale because, you know, frankly, you already have quite a bit of land, but no, we got these missions available to you because you are playing as Hindustan. Industrialized Bengal! So yes, there we go. Jerusalem is freed, says Arhe. Wow! I don't think the Pope's going to live that one down very well. A sad day for Christianity.
Well, a sad day of your own making.
Yeah. It's one thing to lose a crusade.
Also, like, he had all of these bonuses that Persia didn't have, and he still lost.
Persia just came out of a bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And reclaimed the Holy Land. Is all the devs working on EU4? Asks Fat Guy 925. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
If he means like all 300 people at Paradox, no.
No. There is a team, the EU4 team, of which we are part of it, and some of them here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. I get like in the core team, like the devs that sit and work on the team, we're like 10 people. Which is huge, because it used to be 4.
I mean, it depends what you mean by team. Like, there's a lot of people involved in it, right? We've got localization going on, marketing, testing, both embedded, etc. Like, there's a lot of fingers in the pies. But that's why we have a credits list. So you can read all about it. Which players lost the most troops in total? Who was it that was winning last time? Was it the Dutch?
Yeah, I think the Dutch had lost the most, and Dithmarschen was a close second.
So, army losses. Wow, okay, Persia...
6 million.
Persia found a way to lose units. 6.14 million. We've seen more losses before, but those were in dev clashes which were a lot more Euro-centric with their battles.
Yeah, this has been a very peaceful Europe. Like, in between the Europe.
Europe has sorted their differences out. But remember, we started with generally smaller nations than we tend to give out, so it wasn't like we had France from day one. All in the dev MP does not work in EU4. That, your grammar is all wrong there. Not everybody here works on EU4. But,
no, like cats work on Imperator.
Yeah. So, when's he gonna hijack the stream and start plugging Imperator when we're trying to release Dharma? Class Act. The Dutch have had to do a lot of diplomacy to secure a peaceful Europe, says Bratton. Well, you know what peace doesn't secure you? Score. Well, not you specifically. So the Dutch are looking actually 4th place. That's not too bad. But yeah, a bit too much of a slow burner.
And it looks like France is going to win this. They're
yeah, France have secured that top spot. Hindustan though.
I mean, they can take over them. There's...
Yeah, France is accumulating score too fast, and Hindustan can't keep up. But, well played to the French paradox on that one. Unless, of course, you know, if the French paradox suddenly had to fight against the Dutch, and the Poles, and the Papals, and the Prussians...
And the Gujarats, and the Ethiopians.
And I don't think that Marchand would leave that stone unturned.
Well, I mean, if we go by a history of how he's played this campaign, I think he would just, you know, join the war but not do anything.
It's not like I'm egging on Bratton to stab the French in the back. I'm just saying that chat is also saying this is a brilliant idea. Bratton is just a French vassal, says Ace3110. And Piotr says fan facts when. Well, actually, we only have a few minutes left on it, probably 1 year in the game.
So
do we have any fan facts, Nurgle, that have popped up in the past week? I will admit that my hands were full with releasing Dharma.
Yeah, there was several.
Yeah?
Specifically about Nitra and Dharma release. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
End world hunger, end world poverty. Save Nitra.
Amen to that. Grugi, check my discipline now, says Serbier. He's in Poland, right?
132.
Ah, not bad.
That's a lot better than the 0 you used to have.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, this one is good as well.
Let's just have it up. Where's
there we
Serbia? Go. Don't release Dharma. Release Nitra. That's the one that really got me. I loved it. It was so topical.
Oh, and Nitra annexed Serbia.
Was this one up? I always knew that. Is that a Junji Ito one? Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, they're still coming.
This is a super old comic. I recognize it from somewhere.
Looks French. I'm not sure who's really being supported in this one. So
I get like the Swedes
arriving.
running away from the French.
Is that from the Cradle of Civilization breakdown? I think it is. Maybe? I recognize the stare. Random number god, only true god. Duplo would have a thing or two to say about that. We're having to look over that way because that's where the TV is now. Everything else is rotated, but not the TV. Blondies. Okay.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I have a feeling that Nurgle slipped this one in just to take a stab at Blondie. Inner departmental frictions.
Oh, the
eternal battle of the West Bermudan Sea. Just one more fleet and we can found New Rotterdam here. Trust in Bratton, our admiral will return. The tragedy of Bermuda. Oh, they could build a new triangle there out of all the boats. Whew.
You know, just happened.
Okay, and we're back to saving Nitra. Fan facts always brighten our day.
Yeah.
I think they're second only to bringing the fight in terms of the smiles they bring on the dev clash. And whilst we were enjoying those fan facts, Hindustan enjoyed a light snack that is most of India. So, yeah, we started with quite a lot of tags in India. Didn't really expect that Gujarat would be the one coming out on top.
No.
But it is the second time that they have. Because Starnan took them to the top in the previous
So
Thunder
you're
Valley
saying
one.
it's time to nerf?
Well, the thing is, we already broke Gujarat up into, like, you know, this used to be Gujarat, but we brought in, like, a ton
But no,
of new
there are
tags.
more trade centers as well.
Yeah, they got a bit more there. I don't know. It feels like confirmation bias. We'll wait till the next time Gujarat comes out on top.
The chat's saying Delhi can form Nepal.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I mean, if they conquer all of it.
Gorkha's still there. Could it be that Delhi just slithers their way away? Right? They have Nepal cultured land,
Yeah.
right? If they just flip over, and then is this everything they would need? Right? Maybe Gorkha will tell us what's needed here for unifying.
And he should seek.
There it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
He
Delhi.
can.
And then what? D-Note just jumps in going, my country is back, lads.
Wouldn't this be like the third time Nepal is formed or something?
I'm not sure if it got formed the first time, because he was playing as... I can't remember.
No, he did manage to form Nepal, I think.
Yeah. I don't, by the end of all this thing, we'll have the big we'll have the big replay of everything and see how it goes down. So we're in 1775.
So that's like two.
I think there's one proper session and then one like finalizing plus trophies plus all that to stop it from running over time.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine it's going to go down. It's not my decision, but
And
I could make it that. No, it'll be up to Nurgle and Blondie to figure out how that's going to go down. But I imagine we're going to have another session next week. Hell yes, and then round it all off with trophies and cheers and champagne. Can we have champagne? I mean, can we get bigger budgets for these so we can? No, maybe not. I'm getting silent disapproval. Okay.
no, I don't think we're allowed to have champagne.
Okay, I'm wondering who's going to be the first one down. You see, there we go.
Innan du går på dem.
They're speaking in tongues. It's kind of scaring me.
Right?
Where's my hat?
Where's your hat?
You don't deserve that hat anymore.
Yeah.
You do deserve a
You
seat, however.
betrayed your people.
Betrayed my people, do you think?
Yeah.
The revolution will rise and you can it back.
Yeah.
I mean, if only we weren't fighting the whole
So you take my hat instead?
substitute hat, comrade. You know,
It's everyone's hat.
yeah, sharing is caring, even for hats.
Yeah, so Divet, it's going well for you're.
I am. I'm.
You're a theocratic empire. Why?
Well, because look at my army quality.
What a glorious white for Hindustan, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
Can we all just agree on one
Compared to
thing?
the world, I'm maybe the second or third best.
We can
army
actually
right now.
check.
Can we agree on one thing? Aggressive expansion is just a number.
It is.
Well,
Was that what caused your rebels?
that was the
I
aggressive
was at, I think, 194% overextension.
You mean overextension?
That's,
Yeah,
when,
sorry,
you,
whatever.
that's when you release everything.
Yeah.
Look,
Overextension,
army
aggressive
quality,
expansion, it's all the same.
and then morale.
It's just a number.
You're third highest morale. But
The papal states are really
Well,
beefy,
by
actually.
2%. Those
So-
are just absolutism percentages.
Want
Yeah.
to check the only stat that matters, which is income?
I was so happy because this
let me
session-
guess. Someone has the highest income.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What?
Yes, exactly.
That is insane.
I
Two
said
ducats in gold.
Yeah, exactly. 2 ducats in gold. 6.
I mean, that's the real source of wealth,
yeah,
right?
that's
got
the
like-
real money.
I think I've got like 40,000 saved up. Yeah, 41,000. I just can't spend it enough. I'm sending like 150 to various people in subsidies in total.
I got no.
I mean, look at that.
You get 1,000 from the English channel.
I had 100 lightships, and when I reconquered Bermuda, I could finally send them back to Chesapeake Bay. And I sent the screenshot to
That's
Kaiser
a lot
Johan.
of trade efficiency.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sent the screenshot to Kaiser Johan. It read, "Send these ships to Chesapeake
where the-
Bay.
Yeah,
It's 250 extra
Yes,
income."
he has the
that
quality.
one is really good.
Nice.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
god. Yeah, you have the quality. That's why you have the dip one.
So how does it feel to taste true revolution?
Even the peasants revolted.
Yeah, I mean, with those odds, there's no winning that
No.
war.
I'm
It's
still
like-
surprised how you win almost all of the naval
Yeah,
battles.
the naval battle is just weird. It's like,
Yeah,
how
I don't
is
get
that
it.
Actually,
so-
let's check naval. You know, we don't often go into the
Naval in
screen.
general.
Yeah,
Naval
yeah.
quality.
Let's
I
go.
think now though it's a bit. No?
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's
even have-
purely the morale.
Yeah.
It's just 9, not 9 point something, just
No,
9.
no.
Oh, it does, and it doesn't show combatability in here.
My ships are like half of what I started with though. And you have like 1,000 or something.
I have probably 800 heavy ships.
I still haven't paid my loans.
Why don't you just
Because there's Ming and Spanish and everything.
Wait, have the Spanish attacked you as well?
Yes.
You attack
They formed a coalition, like all the Spanish colonial nations, like New Spain, Spanish Colombia, Spanish La Plata.
They have
Spanish
so
Peru.
many colonial
Oh, Brazil
nations,
formed.
It's crazy.
Oh, Brazil.
Yeah,
Like look at how many vassals Spain has.
it's ridiculous.
Where is Spain?
There,
Is
there.
Spain still alive?
Yeah, we just
Oh,
crushed
wow.
them, and I watched them conquer stuff in Asia, and I'm like, we just killed you. You're no longer in Europe. How can you be
They have
conquering stuff?
Masab as well. Check
Yeah.
Masab.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I wasn't able to take as much as I
Naval
wanted out of the-
losses. Yeah, that's a
Check
good
naval
question.
losses and naval size because I don't even know what my size is when.
Yeah, I have.
You've lost 1,000 ships.
Yeah.
Wait, how have you captured more ships?
I don't know.
Apparently
Probably from killing all kinds of AI.
No, I think
Doctrine,
that's
maybe?
ships captured from you, probably.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
probably is.
Yeah, because you need to win the battle in order to capture
Yeah.
them, and then we have.
It's purely the morale. I lose every battle just on morale. Like I win, I still outnumber you in terms of.
I think it's also the reinforcing during battles. Because I keep sending in like small trickles of
Yeah,
heavy
that's what I
ships.
do as well.
Oh, you do?
Well,
Okay.
bigger ones at least. Like I
So,
send in.
so
like,
you're a
40 or something.
navy with a state.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at the. I've
Where
got
is the army with the state?
1,400 force limit for navy,
Oh.
or 1,500, I
Yeah.
think by now.
You were just gonna slip this unnoticed.
Yeah, it just finished. The war finished at the end of the session. I couldn't
But
tell you guys yet.
has Australia ever been a historical part of the Dutch Empire?
Yes, it has. It was called New
Really?
Hollandia.
Well,
Well, I mean,
Fine.
New Zealand was discovered by a Dutch person, I think.
Both.
Yeah, okay.
Both were. So New Zealand is next.
yeah.
Is Millen still in the game?
No, he left. Yeah.
Otherwise, I
And
would have used.
Sweden, what did you do?
Past mistakes came back to bite me in the ass.
What happened?
I have too much religious messiness in my,
Oh.
check it out, it's a mess. Oh, I disconnected.
Sounds like someone
that's
could
fine.
use some money.
Oh, more money.
But you have Orthodox here.
Yeah, I've been working on it, but I just have it like I down prioritized it because they couldn't afford it. Now it's coming back.
Okay.
Plus, I suck. I mean, that's all.
No one ever looks at Prussia.
Well,
I mean,
Because-
I didn't have any war, sure, except
Yeah.
tiny one against Lithuania. But I went from
Also-
669 development to 1150. I have almost doubled in size, and I took 2 provinces.
also, I just want to say, like, you know, with while you were subbing, you could have corrected this wrong German. It's Klein poison, not Kleine.
I don't
What
care.
is the deal with Prussia and Poland? You seem to be inversed, like mirrored.
Oh yeah, why haven't
like
you
German
why
should
haven't
be
you
this
taken-
I have that. That's why it's not green.
Oh, right, because Prussia is grey, so it just looks grey. Yeah, okay.
No, I've taken that, and I helped Poland form because now they have better military ideas. We had a little phony
I mean,
war that
oh,
no one seemed to have noticed.
I mean, only 3 centuries too late.
Yeah.
You are.
I mean,
It's the inverse Poland partition.
Yeah.
it worked, and like my army has gone from a force limit of like 100 to 260,000.
I noticed that
I can't customize it.
Poland has been really busy, and he's been trying to build up his nation because I suddenly got
so low.
a PM from him going like, "Hey, do you really need all of that trade from Lubeck?" I'm like, "Just throw money at the problem; it'll go away." So I sent him some subsidies, and he shut up after that. But it's like, you're not telling me where I need to take my money from.
It reminds me of of a specific multiplayer game we were playing on release day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where Philip was like, "Give me money." I gave him money. I was like, "You didn't give me any money." And that was like the game for 5 hours.
Yeah, that's what it's like playing Ming in the Pirates multiplayer.
You literally asked for it.
Yeah.
Or at least figuratively.
And then I got my new nickname, Senpai Grugi.
Senpai Grugi. Grugi Senpai, give us money. Anyway.
But yeah, I think anyone have anything?
How far away are we? We're what, 20?
Yeah, so probably
40.
2 more sessions.
Two more,
definitely 2 more.
One full one like half.
With the trophies.
Yep.
I wonder if Poland is gonna try to take or kick Dithmarschen out of Europe again.
I mean, they can try.
Yeah, they can try.
I mean, they tried once and
failed.
3 hours later.
Yes.
Nitra is looking good.
Yeah, Nitra is back.
I like that comment. Hashtag Team Blondie forever. Yes.
I just saw that someone in chat apparently voted for me, but that was probably the only person.
wow.
Do we have a
I would
vote
vote
on
Yeah.
the...
Johan is winning.
Well, basically,
Oh yeah, he always wins.
no,
Yeah.
no. The important thing is that I actually.
Theodora winning.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Way
I
to
don't
go,
even know
fan
the
base.
But I mean, I'm just saying, Daniel, if you want me to look at you, you should be here.
Exactly.
What do you call it? Neon Machine?
it's
Hindustan was like, can I get...
are-
Oh wait,
Oh
it's...
no. 81,
That's my problem.
81.
Nobody
81
wants
How
one
can it
versus
be
one.
different?
Yeah, that's
no,
to your
it's-
arm
yeah,
saying
no, it
like
is.
500,000.
No, but there's a certain delay, right?
It's like
Oh,
20
right,
second
right,
delay.
I,
There's a mistake on the poll. It says Gujarat. I don't think that exists.
no, I don't know that is.
Gujarat
Never heard of Gujarat.
Gujarat came over to me sent me a PM halfway through. Can I please have Ceylon? So out of the kindness of my heart, totally not related to rebels breaking free, I decided to allow it.
This looks still pretty Dutch.
No, he sold it back to me. I said like you can borrow it.
Okay.
I do have one important thing to say is that Dithmarschen would have been dead if not for Scotland's first session
Yeah, that's
intervention.
true. That's
So I mean, come trophies. I might call
I
it.
mean, to be fair, you got, what, 7 points on that? So.
Actually, yeah. Before we end,
Only 6.
let's look at score, how it looks right now, which is probably gonna be
Dithmarschen top.
there.
No.
No,
I think
it's
so. No,
Revolutionary
it's the
France.
true
Revolutionary France, Hindustan.
Dithmarschen lost
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
but this is total, right? This is
No, that's Revolution.
It's Revolution.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
How does it?
Because,
The power
because
of
it
revolution.
scales the more time goes on. So now when we're in Age of Revolution, it scales a lot more.
Yeah, but the revolution gives you shitload of score.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
incredibly
right.
hard.
But
It's
Dithmarschen
ridiculous.
was
Yeah, it
leading,
is.
I think, but because
Yeah,
he
they
lost
were.
so badly in the war, he's falling
I
behind.
was
Yeah,
right after
bankruptcies as
Dithmarschen,
well
but
and
now I managed to catch up to him
Oh
again.
my god,
Hindustan
Kilo
has quite a
has
comeback.
passed me in score.
So check out the diplomatic rating for score.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
because that's hilarious apparently.
Yes.
I didn't even notice, but
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow, they're
And
not
look at-
even close.
look at what it's from, because I didn't even check this. France told me during the game, fleet plus 190.
wow.
Oh my god.
55.
Yeah. Winning wars gives you a lot.
Yeah, but like.
So if we look at you, you don't even have a negative from the previous war.
I mean, it's ticked out by now. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He also has a lot in terms of fleet.
Vinland imperialist war.
Wait. So the Peasant Republic of Dithmarschen
No,
is
no, let's
conducting
not go there.
imperialist wars, huh?
Why am I not surprised?
And now we end with that, I think.
Yes.
Check Ottawa, check
Goodbye,
Ottawa.
everyone.
Bye guys. If it ain't Dutch, it ain't much.